Greetings. So this is going to be another pick a card message reading from our deceased loved ones. And this installment is going to be for deceased sisters, okay? Whether these are blood sisters or step sisters, adopted sisters, foster, whatever, right? Whom you call sister, okay? So we're going to tap into their energy, okay? And see what wants to come through for you, from them to you, divine spirit, in regards to this beloved sister of yours. Okay, so let's go ahead and choose a deck for our pile. So pile 1, your option is the African Goddess Rising Oracle. Pile 2, yours is the Dia de los Muertos Oracle deck. And pile 3, yours is the Beloved Dead Oracle. Okay. And they will have like counterparts, tarot decks to go along with them. Okay. So we'll tap into the Oracle and the tarot. So I'll give you guys a moment to just sit with the energy, sit maybe with your loved one's energy, and see like what deck may resonate with them, like their essence, their energy. And then we'll go ahead and get started. Mm-hmm. Okay. Alrighty, so hopefully you guys had enough time to choose your deck. Let's move these out the way. Alright, so if you were drawn to the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck, this is your reading. Okay, so we're going to tap into your sister and see what messages she has for you on the other side. Okay, as a message. So we'll start off with the tarot first, then we'll get into the oracle messages. All right, so divine source God, ask for divine wisdom, truth, and clarity for those in the collective of pile number 1 seeking wisdom and guidance in regards to their deceased sister. What messages? I mean, you might have more than one sister that has passed over. I'm hearing names like Regina, Sabrina, maybe Selena, Sabrina, Regina, Selena, Georgina. I'm hearing those type of names. Yeah, okay. So that could be your name, it could be your sister's name, or like a middle name or something like that. Georgina or Georgia. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for your divine guidance, truth, and clarity. We cast down all trickster spirits, familiar spirits, any beings cloaking themselves as being the light or misrepresenting themselves as our loved ones. We block you and we bind you from coming through this message, this reading, and all the readings that follow after. But this is a sacred space and of love and light and truth, wisdom. Please give us clarity. Even if their energies cannot be present or show up in this reading, that divine source, that you will intercede for them on their behalf, provide the guidance, the messages, the wisdom, the insight, the comfort. Thank you, Source God. Thank you to our angels, our ancestors, known and unknown. We honor you and we thank you. Amen. Okay. Let's see, sisters. Deceased sisters here, collective 1. What is the energy? What are the messages? Okay, I'm hearing 5. Okay, the 10 of Swords. Okay, so trigger warning. I don't know what's going to come through. Some of these messages could be completely triggering. Five of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. You guys are very close to this sister. The Magician and the Crone of Wands. So some of you guys are in older age. You've outlived your sister. Your sister could have died when you were young or when you both were very young, young women, maybe teenagers. Um, for some of you, your sister was murdered. Some of you, your sister and you may have been homeless. Some of you are in foster care together. This could be literally your foster sister or your blood sister. You guys could have had to go through a lot of tough times. I feel like you're asking about an older sister for some of you. 555 on the clock. Yeah. Could be someone that didn't really live a long life. At the oldest, maybe she reached 30, but I don't see much further than that. Could have passed away 10 years ago, something with the number 10, maybe 5 years ago. She could be born in the month of May, so she could be a Taurus or Gemini sun sign, or she passed away during Gemini season in May. Um, but you guys were very, very close. I feel some of you, this is not a blood sister, but someone that you grew up with that you called sister. Could be sorority sister, but still, it's like someone that you feel was like a real sister to you. And you have fond memories of her. I feel like you lived longer than her. Like she died when you guys were young or something, or she was very young. Mm. You guys might have had like a very special hangout spot or something that you guys would go to. Like it was like a routine. Y'all would get together. I feel like you guys shared a love of books or something, or something with studies. Maybe you guys had a book club. I feel some of you guys could be a little older than me. I feel like you guys were young women in the 90s. I was only a little kid in the 90s, but some of you guys might have been young adults or teenagers in the 90s. And there was something about book clubs at that time. I'm seeing like bookstores and coffee shops with books and stuff like that. I'm seeing that type of vibe. Kind of gives me like the Seattle scene, like in the 90s. That's what I'm seeing. Um, Maybe even San Francisco, and for some of you, like other parts of the world, it's like you guys had a fondness for books or something. She's very smart. I feel like she had Gemini, a lot of strong Gemini energy in her chart. Or something with Gemini season. You guys could have called yourself twins or you guys looked alike. Like one of you could have been younger or older, but you guys look like twins. Or if you guys weren't related at all, people might have thought you guys were sisters. Mm. She might, her favorite color could have been red or yellow. Um, she was like very lively with like her laugh, something about her laugh. She might have had like a deep voice for a woman or like a raspy voice, like some type of character to her voice that was distinctive. Um, Spunky. I don't know if you called her spunky. She wasn't really girly. She might have feel like she could dress really nice. Like she loved slacks or something. Like she loved pants, like slacks, not really jeans, but like dress pants, patterns, and she might have wore a lot of button-up t-shirts and things like that, or shirts. She had a. I feel like she did not make it to the 2000s, or she died in the early 2000s, or she died in the 90s. Interesting. Um, She did not reach 30 for some of you. She didn't reach 40, most definitely. I just get like this young energy from her. Um, it was very devastating when she left because it's like, death happens, but it's like, why her? She could have fallen ill, like she got really sick because my stomach started hurting before I started this reading. Like I felt kind of like cramps and nauseous out of nowhere, and it's gone. It's not there anymore. So something with her stomach, something with her liver. Um, but for some of you, I don't know why I feel like she might have been murdered, but that's not for a lot of you though. I don't feel like that's the strongest situation. Let me clarify this. Ten of Swords energy. Yeah, it's like you guys felt deeply connected to each other. You felt like this was like definitely like your soul family. Like you and your sister were so close. I feel like maybe this was your twin sister. I hope not. Uh, you know, sorry if it is. But it's like a strong bond. Like you feel soul connected. So you might feel like she connects to you. She walks with you. She talks to you. Two of Wands. Yeah. She could have like had an accident, like a bad accident. Doesn't have to be like a car or something mobile. Could have been like let's say she went hiking or something and she had this freak accident. It's like something strange like that. Hmm. Yeah, if that was the story, I'm so sorry. Like I do feel like she was either really sick, something with her stomach, um, something may attack her digestive system, maybe something with that. And like I said, I unfortunately feel like she was murdered or she had a freak accident, some type of bad accident. She got injured. Um, Maybe she didn't pass away at the time of the injury, maybe over time, like at the hospital, or she just couldn't recover, something strange. But she is with you. Some of you guys might still be haunted by her passing, or like you don't have peace about it. Like she pops up in your mind often, or something like that. Like when she passed away, you couldn't sleep, you had nightmares. Some of you guys wondered if she came to visit you. I'm hearing the night that she passed. I'm hearing night, specifically nighttime. Um, she may have visited some of you at that time. It's like she knew who to go to first. Like she knew who was going to be affected the most or who needed the comfort. And definitely you were one of them. This is crazy. Heavy energy, very, very heavy. I'm like, damn. Okay. She liked that Seattle music, like well, I feel like that was her era or something, or that was like where you guys had the most fond memories. If she didn't die around that, like the 90s, late 90s to early 2000s, but she liked that Seattle music scene, like the Nirvanas, and I'm hearing, I don't know if Cranberry, I don't know why that specific name popped up, and I don't think they have anything to do with Seattle, but I heard that, the Cranberries or something like that. I think it's a group. I could be so wrong. Like I said, I was a little kid in the 90s. Like I have memories and like the music back then, but to some degree, not so much. Um, yeah, I'm getting that. Like specifically, that's what popped up was the Cranberries. Um, what else? I don't know. That era of music could be like her favorite genre. That was random. I don't know. I just that's just what came through. I don't know. You guys could both be biracial. All right. Or she was like, one of those, I'm getting like black girls that were alternative that liked rock music and stuff. So these cards flew out. You have Queen Nefertiti with alchemy and Tanit with pleasure. So yeah, she was very fun. Like her energy, very lively. Um, she could dress. So some of, like I said, she might have not been the most feminine, like girly dressed. Maybe didn't wear a lot of makeup, and then maybe some of you guys it was the complete opposite. But either way, she knew how to dress. Like her style. I feel like people complimented her on her style. Um, she didn't really like attention or like need attention, but she did. Her energy just attracted attention or commanded it. The magician and alchemy keeps coming out, so she could have been very creative. Like people might be like, "You're so lucky. How'd you do that?" Or "How did you?" Like she might have just been very talented, very skilled, very gifted at different things. Um, could have just like naturally been good at something. Like if you guys go to like a golf course and you guys don't know how to golf, and she just picks it up right away or something. Like she's quick on her feet, um, quick to learn things. She had a very dope energy to her that people felt um, welcomed by her. They felt like, who is that girl? I need to know who she is. I need to know. I need to. Some of you guys, this could be a like a trans woman sister of yours, and I feel like they're very beautiful. Like um, they were very intriguing to people. Like their energy and their physical looks, their style, their but it's like so effortless. Like they're not trying to be or they're not trying to like show out or do too much or be too much. So let's see, what is her message to you? What is her message to you? My spirit, what is this deceased sister in question? Mm, grief. Yeah. Some of you guys may be pregnant right now. Maybe you're thinking about naming your baby after her, even if it's a boy or girl. There could be like some way that you can make it maybe a unisex name. Like let's say her name is Alex or something like that. Um, I don't know, like some name that you could kind of take and make it unique, like to fit a boy or a girl. Um, she doesn't want you to carry this grief, especially if you're pregnant. And some of you guys may have said, like, we're going to name our kids after each other. Like, whatever you have, I'm going to name my son or my daughter after you, and vice versa. So that could be a vow of yours. And maybe it's something that, is going to come to pass, whether you're pregnant now or you will be in the future. Um, yeah, it's like she wants you to find peace within her death. She might be in like a paradise type state. Yeah, it could be like she's in a paradise energy, like she's at peace where she is. Maybe that's something that you want to be, sure of, that comfort in knowing that she's okay on the other side, because maybe the way she left, you're concerned about that. She's okay. At nighttime, she really comes through at night. That could be her favorite time of the day is nighttime. Because like something with the stars being out, she could have been into astrology before astrology was like mainstream. She was really into it. Like, yeah, granted, people know their zodiac signs and things like that. But I feel like she was really into that, or she was into astronomy or something like that. Um, hmm. She was into space, stars, the universe, things like that. That's something that was her thing. Maybe she was really, maybe that was one of her something in school. Maybe she studied physics or something. Yeah. So that's what I'm seeing as far as your sister's energy. Like she wants to leave you with the peace that she's okay on the other side. Maybe she didn't get to see her 30th birthday. Um, if you were pregnant at the time of her passing and she never got a chance to meet your child, she's well acquainted with them and her energy lingers around. I feel at times are just as a gentle reminder that she's there, she's at peace. It's like something with nighttime. Okay. She loved to be outside, especially at night. It's like, oh, there's a meteor, like meteor shower happening tomorrow night, blah, blah, blah. Like she was on it. Okay. So I'm sending much love to you guys. I hope this reading, brought you some clarity, some comfort, confirmations. Um, yeah. So I'm sending love and comfort to you guys and peace. If this reading resonated and you would like your own personal ancestor reading, I do offer that. I'll leave it in the comments and I'll also leave it in the description box as well. Any other readings you guys may like to book with me, feel free to reach out. Um, yeah, much love to you guys. Be blessed, be safe, take care. Peace. Okay. So moving on to pile number 2. Okay. So if you guys were drawn to the Dia de los Muertos deck, this is your reading. Um, yeah, so let's tap in and see what your deceased sister wants you to know. So this could be a sister of yours that either it's blood, could be like your half sister, your full blood sister, or stepsister, foster sister, adopted sister, or someone that you have placed, like could be a dear friend, but I'm gonna stick to relative sister, okay? It could be more than one that you're asking about. So we're gonna tap into the tarot first, and then we'll get into the oracle next. Okay. Oops. Thank you, divine source guide. There's the divine wisdom for collective. Of pile number 2, their sisters, their deceased sisters in question. What is the message? Okay. All right. So you have the 6 of Wands, the 4 of Swords. You are a man asking about your sister. You came to the right place because she really has a message for you. The 10 of Cups. Okay, we'll pull 5. 5 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there's a man very affected by this King of Swords. No feminine energy really. Um, yeah, I'm getting like if you are a gay male, you were really close to your sister. You guys might have been a little bit competitive towards each other. I feel like if not, your sister attracted a lot of men that were very jealous and possessive of her. I want to say that the reason for her passing was over a man or by the hands of a man, unfortunately. She might have, yeah. I feel like she had a lot of men in her life, and maybe she was someone that a lot of men were attracted to. She dated a lot of different men, like more so for fun. Maybe she brought around a lot of different boyfriends. But there's one in particular that I feel something happened, got caught up in something. Now, as far as like her energy with you, because it's very strong that this affected you, you might have fell into a deep depression. You might have drank yourself into depression. Um, in your darkest hours, I feel like there is some type of comfort, like how you see death. Like your culture may celebrate death, but something about her death affected you a little too much to find the celebration. And it could be because of the way she was taken, because I feel like she was murdered. Or because of a man, maybe she took her own life, or she was just like drinking too much, not taking care of herself, or let's see, just some heavy energy. Trigger warning. I'm gonna have to put that in the description. Like this gonna be, these readings might be some triggers. Okay. Clarify the Ten of Cups. Four of Pentacles. My God, what the hell? The devil? Uh-uh. Nine of Swords. Ten of Wands in reverse. I'm getting a lot. King of Cups. She was loved by a lot of people, and I feel like men were crazy about your sister. But I don't get necessarily that a man took her life, maybe for some of you. But for majority of you, she could have even died with her partner, or like they were doing something, like let's say they went out on a boat trip or something, or sail, I don't know, like they went out in the water or something. There is some dealings or something, they weren't supposed to go, or they weren't supposed to connect with whoever they connected with the devil card. This feels like a a death that should not have occurred the way that it did, or as soon as it did. It's like a premature death. Like it felt dark. When I first saw that Four of Pentacles, I'm not gonna lie, I did not like it. It sounds like some crime channel shit. Like I don't know if your sister was found somewhere in a like some type of compartment, or it's, oh my God, it's so I hope not. I really hope not. It was like they had to do a search to find your sister or something. This is so, oh my God. Like I sometimes I don't like doing these type of readings, child. Like I know it might help somebody. I don't like this type of shit at all, but I have to, deliver it how I'm getting it. Your sister could have went missing, like she was already, deceased, but you guys may have had to like search for her, try to find her. If she was with her boyfriend or something, her man, like maybe you guys also like there was a search out for him as well. Or it could be a mixture of some of you like if she was deceased on her own, and something about her being in a box or something is being found in something. I don't like this. This feels so morbid. But I know that, death can visit in multiple ways. But for some reason, I just get like something happened to her. Like she was connected to someone that she shouldn't have, or her boyfriend and her were like into some stuff, or I don't know. This is so weird. I really feel like there was a need to search. Yeah, there's a need to search for your sister. It's so weird. I feel like there's a brother that is affected, and if you're not the brother that's heavily affected by this, or your own brother was heavily affected by your sister's passing, then it was like a lover was. If the lover didn't pass on with her, because I feel like for some of you that happened, like it was some type of accident near the water or something. This is too much. Ugh. This is entirely too much for me. Um, like, oh my God. Your sister, oh, I don't want to say that. Goodness. Okay, some of y'all, and maybe you already know, your sister could have been a sex worker and she was like connecting with people because I feel, yeah, it was like either that or she was just dating a lot of people. So there's no telling like who she was connected to and what happened to her. Your sister could have died in the 80s or the 90s. Yeah. She was like very attractive, very pretty. A lot of men were crazy about her. I feel like she wasn't the best with choosing partners, vetting them out. Um, Her reason for why she liked a partner could have been kind of surface level or about just a good time or how they made her feel. And it's just like not a lot of discernment. Um, this is so crazy and so weird. I'm so sorry. Like, if this is not the best message ever, I just like, I feel as far as like her essence, her spirit, that's what I'm concerned about. Like, where is the state of her spirit? Holy Spirit. Sister in question. The altar, which is the chariot in this deck. Hmm. You might visit her gravesite a lot. Ace of Swords, yeah. She visits there. And I do get a little bit of anger from her spirit, not towards her loved ones, but by what happened to her. The Nine of Pentacles. She's like, she dwells in, I feel like, a cemetery often for some reason. Like she dwells there. Maybe it's because you guys visit her a lot. Something like you guys keep something up for her. Like if it's where she passed away, maybe there's like something that you guys leave for her every year. You know, like on the side of the road, if somebody like passed away in a car accident, you'll see flowers and stuff like on the highways and stuff. It could be something similar, but more so like where she passed away. And so like I was picking up water. So like let's say it's a dock or something, um, an area like that, or like her gravesite. You guys, you keep it up. Like you go, you check up on it every year or on her birthday, special occasions, her passing, the date of her passing, like you guys check and follow up on it. You guys keep it up, like you take care of it. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Um, she's a little upset. Something was like very abrupt, unfair. Let's see what else. Three of Cups. Yeah, she was having a good time or something. Like she was with people that she was like socializing with or socially connected to when she passed. But I feel like she appreciates when she's celebrated by her loved ones. She appreciates that. But I get like your sister lived a fast life or dangerous life. Let's see. What else she wants you to know? Okay. So there is something about like where she is, the state of her soul, her being. She's connected to some type of, I don't know, it feels like this doesn't feel like an ordinary sanctuary or cemetery or something. It like the architect, like the, what am I trying to say? Like the structure. But this card, it does represent like the afterlife or the void. I think it's like the in between space, the in between worlds or space or something like that. Um, I do get LGBTQ energy too from this. So, like I said, I think no, actually that might have been pile one. I was picking up like your sister or their sister could have been a trans woman. Maybe you guys are trans sisters. I don't know, like you guys connect in that way or something. If this is not your blood sister, like she's 50-50. Like, okay, I know where I'm at. Like she's in a void space, but she's also able to, like, she's all kind of feels like she's not stuck or bound to Earth, but it's like she won't let Earth go for some reason. This is so weird. It's like probably the weirdest pile I've had so far. Like, just it's heavy to me. Like, goodness. Yeah. She dwells in a cemetery. And I feel like it's like pretty, like it's beautiful to her. It's not like just some tombstones and like different parts that are like the way that it's set up. She dwells there. And like I said, there's a brother that's very affected by her death, or a man, the lover, but she's visited a lot. It's not like she's forgotten and nobody goes to her gravesite or checks on her. She's not forgotten. And I feel like she's appreciative of that. So there could be something about her scent, her essence, a perfume or incense or oil or something that she used to wear, something that lingers. And that could be her telling you that I'm present, I'm here. In her honor, maybe there's some type of spiritual cleansing or clearing of her gravesite. Yeah, don't forget to celebrate her this year, maybe with some type of favorite scent or um, incense or something, like spread it amongst around her gravesite. It's like you're doing some type of clearing, maybe some type of heavy energies or something for the Day of the Dead. Don't forget, or if her passing is coming up, don't forget to do this for her. Light her a candle. Okay, so that is the reading. Um, Crazy, man. That was heavy. I send y'all the utmost love and protection. Um, you know, I don't feel like you guys have anything to worry about because there could be something about living in fear around this. Because I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say, I send you the utmost comfort. So maybe you guys feel like, I don't know, this is a weird energy. I do not know, child. Like, I have to honor what I'm getting, and it's not something that's always going to be light and fluffy. I understand that. You know, these readings are not always going to be like, oh, I'm on the rainbow side. I'm at the rainbow bridge with your grandma. So, you know, sometimes it ain't always like that. Sometimes it's some heavy shit, you know? But nonetheless, I do hope that this reading was at least helpful, gives you some clarity, maybe some level of comfort and peace. So, as always, much love. You guys would like your own personal ancestor readings, I do offer them on my website. I'll leave it linked in the um, description as well as in the comment section, whichever one you find first. So much love to you guys. As always, be blessed, be safe, and until the next one. Peace. Hey there, pile number three. Last but not least, this is your reading. Pile number two was a little heavy, so allow me to cleanse the energies out. That was a lot. It was so much that wanted to come through, and Honestly, it was kind of trippy and just too much. So I don't know what else to say, child. I got to cleanse the energy. Okay, close that out. That energy out with love, light, and peace. That spirit, that soul. Find their peace, find their rest. Leave the space with love and respect. Thank you. All respectfully. Okay, clear that energy because that was a lot. Ooh, goodness. Okay. I'm gonna have to open my window because my door. All right, we let you out. Love, 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 love. It's all love and peace. Thank you. Okay, so beloved dead oracle, we're gonna start first with the tarot first, and then the beloved dead oracle. Yeah, see, my Palo Santo is like burning like viciously, like um, aggressively burning. So I'm gonna let that marinate for a little bit and leave my window open for a second while I do this. So let's get started, shall we? So we're gonna tap into your deceased sister's energy. This could be half sister, could be stepsister, foster sister, adopted sister, or someone that you kind of adopted as your sister. But it doesn't have to be that. I'm more so focused on relative sister, rather than like a sister friend or something like that. Could be a sworn in sister, like a sorority sister, maybe too, but I'm more so, you know, relatives. So let's see what the energy is. Ooh, okay. Don't waste her time. Okay, well, I ain't trying to waste your time. So, Ten of Cups flew right out of the deck. Three of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Four of Cups. Um, she may have loved baseball or played baseball. Hmm. You guys had like a big family or very tight knit family. Um, could have been raised by a lot of men. Some of you. She was very focused on like her career or school. Like she didn't have time for love. Like she could have somebody that was really in love with her. She just never really gave them the time of day, or maybe she did and didn't choose them. Like this person always felt second best or second to like priority. Like they were not her first choice or someone that she valued too much above something else. Um, She could be the firstborn. This could be if this is your half sister, this is your half sister from your father's side. Like he had her with someone else. Um, and then for some of you guys, you share two different dads. That's for some of you. What's strange is that like your family wasn't tripping about that. It seems like the dads get along. Like if you and your sister had two different fathers and the same mother, it's like the dads got along with each other too. Like it was like a cool family thing, like respect and all of that. Um, and if that's the case, if you have the same mother but different dads, I also feel um no, no, okay. If you guys happen to have um, the same dad but different mothers, one of you grew up with a brother and you were very, um, yeah, one of you or your sister, whoever had a different mother, had a brother, and the brother and sister are very close. One thing I'm seeing. Hmm. She was just a workaholic or just like very focused on her stability and getting her life together, excelling in life. that she didn't really have time for romance. So I don't feel like she ever got married or settled down or had any kids. She did love somebody, like there was a man in her life that she loved, but again, he felt like he did not choose her. This man could have passed away still in love with her or just never let her go. I don't know why that's even relevant. Um, Hearing an uncle, I don't know what this has to do with anything. You could have been close to your sister's boyfriend, like one particular boyfriend or a man that was really fond of her. Like you guys all were around the same age, or you guys all grew up. This was like a big sister, like an older sister of yours. Um, I don't know, maybe you felt bad for him, felt sorry for him. Like he never let her go, and I don't feel like he's here anymore either. So something about his energy is coming through. Maybe they were supposed to get married or something, or he proposed to her, or he really wanted to marry her, really wanted them to be together. It's something like that. Um, he's in a limbo state spiritually. I don't know. This is so weird. Like these readings, like I've been doing this for the past what 2 days, doing these deceased loved one reads, and this is probably like the most heaviest ones that I've done is the sister ones, and I'm just like, damn, like spirit, why I got to be the one? Like why I gotta deliver this type of shit? It's too much. Um, no, but your sister's energy doesn't feel like she's on the heavy side of things. Like her energy doesn't feel like that. If she was to like review her life, she may have a little bit of a regret about the man that really loved her. Like maybe I should have opened my heart to receive that love, receive this man that loved me. Because I feel like he really did. Let's see, your sister. Judgment. Yeah. She might be in a state of like review of her life. She felt when she passed away, she felt the call home. Like she knew that she was either going to pass away or she had made peace with death or something, or um she felt the call. Your sister might have, if you believe in that, this is what I'm getting. She could have reincarnated a few times or a couple of times. She could have been a man, she could have been a child, that didn't get to see adulthood. Like, yeah, interesting. Let's see what else. Justice. Yeah, I feel like she's like some of you. She recently just passed away, and it's almost like she's still in some sort of state of like not fully transitioning or crossing over. And in that sense, I don't like tapping into people that are still in that state. The Queen of Cups. Very sweet energy. I feel like she's a good person. I don't get anything negative from her. Like she didn't live a negative life. She didn't treat people badly, or at least not on purpose. Like she wasn't the type of person that sought to hurt other people and live a reckless life. I feel like she was kind of straight and narrow type of person. Stayed out the way, didn't bother anybody. Um, Strive to be a good person or do good things for herself in her life, maybe even like a generous giving person, like a really big heart person. So whatever her judgment is, like her energy is going to, I feel like, transition in a state of like a light positive energy. The devil. um I don't feel like her judgment is, I say hell, but not that type of hell, but the hell that we perceive in our mind. Her hell, like if she was to go to what her state of hell would be, it would be a place where she's impoverished. So she might have prioritized money and status or just her stability a little bit too much. Like I said, she has some regrets of never being in a relationship or never giving love fully a shot or ignoring the one that loved her. The universe. Yeah, I feel like she's going to return to fullness and wholeness. One with Source God is where she's going to be or where she currently is. Her hell on earth was lack and poverty, or um, ending up in poverty and lack. That would be hell for her. But like I said, I feel like she's either in a state of wholeness and completion with the universe, one with Source God, or she's going to. That's where, if she's still in that limbo, she hasn't crossed over completely yet. Okay, well, before I shuffle these back in, let me read the oracles. Let's see what else. What does she want you to know? Any other messages? Claudia? Somebody's name is Claudia. Claudette, Claudine, Claire, Clarissa. Thank you, Spirit, for your divine guidance, truth, and clarity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And innocent? Yeah, she has a pure soul. Her form could be actually a child in the spirit realm for some reason. Wholesome, yeah, that's her energy. Remember, she was very fond of you as a baby. That's why I feel like this is an older sister. Yeah, messenger. She feels like you are, like she sees you in the eyes of a child. Maybe she wants you to return back to something as an inner child, wise guy. Yeah, like you might be very stiff, not really living, um, kind of being too adults like, meaning like you don't have any lighthearted energy in your life right now. Maybe you're too harsh on yourself, the world around you, or maybe, feel like you've got it all figured out when it's like, no, take life as an adventure. She sees things from a childlike eye, and she's remembering something about you as a baby, especially if you're her brother. This your brother asking about your sister. She remembers you as a child, and there's something about you she wants you to return back to. Now, you could have been the baseball player that she's referring to, or that she was fond of baseball, or maybe you guys shared that mutual love for baseball. You are a messenger, or she wants you to be careful with what you speak, what you say over your life. Maybe even how you speak to others. Be more discerning, be more wiser, be more careful and loving with your energy, with your presence. Tap into your inner child. Okay, it's her message to you. So, if you've enjoyed this reading, like this video, if you guys would like to book your own personal ancestor reads, I got you. I'll link it in the comments or in the description as well. So until the next read, be blessed, be safe, take care, much love.